Well, welcome to T3 Podcast. We got an unboxing and we got another surprise. We got the professor back. So tell us, Professor, how was it? How was the camp?
The camp was really fun. I did a lot of work over the summer, but it was a lot of fun. It's a good experience. It's good to be back.
Gotcha. And we miss you at the podcast because having the professor there makes a big difference.
Yeah, I'm ready to come back to the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, Red does a really good job at explaining Pokemon and stuff, but there's nothing beats having the professor at the show. So today we got for you the most recent Marvel set, which is Superior Foes Spider-Man set. And you were telling me that off camera, you were telling me that you were reading the comic.
Mm-hmm.
So give us a brief review about it.
So basically, the comic takes place during Superior Spider-Man run when Doc Ock was running around as Spider-Man, and Boomerang, who is kind of the leader of the new Sinister Six, forms a new team, and a whole bunch of shenanigans ensue. Double crossing, they're all bad guys on a team, and they are all double crossing each other, and it's just a lot of fun.
Gotcha. Well, that was a really good review, and it was short, not like Ben's reviews, which I think Ben is going to review something like that soon, right?
He is for the next podcast.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So you'll get the big review from actually the comic expert, Mr. Ben, later on. So to be honest, I know nothing about the set. I know nothing about the set besides playing the sealed event that we played last week at Hero's Corner, and the figures were a lot of fun. And you'll hear about my team that Mr. Nathan is gonna let me talk about my team that we play on the sealed event. But I don't know anything about the set, so I'm excited to pull some figures from this set. I want to pull Venom, Carnage, and which one's the other one? Toxin, because those are gonna be on my team this week. Okay. So we'll set up. So I got the kitchen knife that I steal from my wife. That's behind the camera, and we're gonna open up. So we're gonna open up 5 and 5. 5 on the professor, 5 on me. Alright. So booster's kind of neat. It has the Spider-Man on the side with some of the Superior Foes, right? And then some of the sets in the back, and the Serpent Society that I know nothing about.
They're a lot of fun to play. I played them last week for our sealed event, and they were a lot of fun.
Okay, so pick up your 5.
Alright.
And we're gonna get the trash out of the way. So here we go. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put the knife on the middle. Gonna cut them off. And something I noticed from last week when I opened the booster or our Hero's Corner is a new layout. Besides the new card that they got, they also have a new layout on the package. And right off the bat, you can see there's a styrofoam. It's a styrofoam, or it's a foam kinda, so that goes in the booster. Likewise, along the figures, and makes the figures stay in place, and also prevents people from picking into the boosters. Something that a lot of people were doing. They were picking into the boosters to see if there was a figure they wanted, or if there was something super rare or above. Get a good pack on there. So, and also, if you guys remember, back on the old time, the past set, it was the figure will come off from the bottom, and this one comes from the top.
Yeah.
So the base goes underneath, and then you just can pull up the figure from the top, which is really good. Or you can pull the finger up and get the figure up, which is really good for those pieces who break.
Like Venom and Toxin right there.
So I pull right off the bat. I pull Venom and Carnage. So I just need Toxin. to get my going on. So this is the 2 figures that are, and then I got 3 commons in here. Spider-Girl and a Green Goblin and a Tog.
That Spider-Girl is pretty good too, from what I hear. Oh.
What did I pull there?
You got the rare Prime Hydro Man.
Hydro Man, nice.
You also pulled Scorpion, Anaconda, Betty Brant, and another Thug.
Nice. Tugs are nice to pull because they're generics, and
yeah,
I like generics. Also, you probably already know, and you're here on our podcast, the new layout of the cards, and they look great. I think they look amazingly well.
I really like the new layout.
Yeah. You have the dowel on the back, and with a comic, and then the team ability, the point cost, and then on the front you got all the powers.
Yep.
And the figure and the special powers. And the noise is my son that's creating some water slowly instead of going quickly. So we're at my house right now. It's a morning, Sunday morning. So excuse the noises. It's gonna be quieter for the podcast itself. So on this one, something neat. It's a rare Beetle. And it's
Beetle,
and it's the variant. The variant,
sketch variant.
sketch variants, which I honestly don't like, but they look really cool. And
I think they work for a couple of them. Like, there's only one that I think it really works with, and that's the Spider-Man Noir.
okay.
Chase, because he's.
Oh, would you want it on a cheese?
On that chase I would, just because it should be black and white anyways.
Gotcha.
And so I think that that's the only one I would work with. I would like them more, I think, if the bases were black.
Okay. Well, right here, this is a rare. But I hear a lot of people there, they're getting a common, a sketch variant instead of a rare.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happened to Una Chang, which is a friend of the podcast, on their last seal event. So that's pretty neat. So a rare variant, which I like.
You're sure getting a lot of thugs. This is Thug number 3 of this.
Tag number 3.
Yeah. So this set we get Lizard is the rare. The Miles Morales Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man, Mary Jane Thug, and the Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Miles Morales. Who is him? You know anything about him?
Who?
You were talking to Miles.
Oh, Miles Morales. He's the Ultimate Spider-Man from the Ultimate Universe. I don't know a lot. I haven't read his story.
Gotcha.
So I know a little bit about him, but not.
Now you played him, right?
I did.
Azure?
I did play
How does
him.
he play?
He plays really fun. All the Servant Society are kind of sneaky to play. They have a trait where they can use phasing teleport up to 3 squares and then make an attack.
Gotcha.
And he's really fun because you choose at the beginning of your turn if he's going to be giant or tiny or giant or normal size. And he has sidestep, so you can basically phase teleport 3 squares, and then if you choose giant size, you get the giant reach.
Oh,
and that caught a lot of people off guard. Plus, he has another cool ability. It's actually how I won a game, and I KO'd the super rare Spider-Man. I gave him an action token, and he has a white ability that does one penetrating damage to a character within 3 squares. And so instead of actually attacking and, my rolls, I went for the confirmed 1 damage because I knew Spider-Man was on his last click, and I knocked him out to win the game.
See, that's I think we are the opposite on our dice roll, because it's really rare when I get a game where I miss and miss and miss and miss and I get frustrated. But for you, on the other hand, it's like really rare that you hit on games because you're always missing for some reason.
I miss everything.
Well, on my pack, I pulled older Spider-Man, Scorpion, and Dagger, which is only at 35 points, and Spider-Girl.
Yep. Alright, oh, no, something here.
Now, has it been confirmed? Is it one chase per case or one chase per break?
I believe it has been. So we pulled Sandman.
Sandman, okay.
Who's the what is he? 41A. So this is the prime rare and then the normal rare in his slot. So nice. I hear it's pretty cool. And you also got the sketch J. Jonah Jameson variant.
Nice.
And Kingpin, Nightwatch, and Mr. Hyde.
Got you. Well, that one had a rare, and that I had a cage variant as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that debunks the idea that it's instead of the rare, it's this cage variant. So it compares. Now this Spider-Man right here.
That's the one I knocked out with that guy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So we got this Spider-Man. I don't know which version of Spider-Man is him.
That's just Peter Parker, I believe.
Peter Parker?
Yeah, that's just the super rare one.
So I got this is our first super rare of the case of the break. And right here I got Nightwing, Birdman, Tarantula, and another Dagger. I hope I pull the chase.
Oh, this is one of those bad packs.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you haven't followed our TT podcast website, Facebook page, go ahead and do it right now because there was a friend of the podcast.
This one may be worse.
This one that may be worse.
There are 3 commons and 2 uncommons.
Ho, 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 ho.
You have Overdrive, Sketch, Scarlet Spider, Shocker, Betty Brant, and Cape Killer.
So only 2 super rares on this break
So far?
so far. You still got one more?
I still got one more.
Okay, because I pull a super rare right here, which is the Spider-Man 2211.
He's from the Spider-Verse storyline,
Okay.
which is a lot of the figures from the set are that. Which was also another cool storyline that they did.
Okay. And on this one I pull a rare, so a super rare and a rare, so it's kind of weird how the system is working where they didn't put a super rare instead of a rare and a rare on every pack like they should. So this is the regular Beetle. So I got the Sketch variant Beetle and the Beetle itself.
This pack you get Mysteria as your rare.
That's my rare.
Yeah.
So only 2 super rares.
Yeah, I've heard distribution in this set was
Bad.
Yeah.
So the other break that I left at the store, it's an incredible break because it should have 4 super rares in a chase.
Yeah. That'd be an amazing break.
And then I have to pick it up. I have to pick it up. Hopefully it hasn't been long gone. Well, I didn't pull Venom. That's the one I'm missing. But besides that, I won't complain because it's a fun set, and I'm gonna be still purchasing more from Here's Corner. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the set eventually. I'm not too complicated or too trying to grab the whole set because even though it's a fun set, I'm not too much of a fan of Spider-Man as I am with X-Men, but it's fun. It's fun. So out of the 5, there was only on the 10, it was only 5, 6, 7, 8 rares and the 2 super rares. So it was an even distribution. saying that you get a super or rare on every single pack, but it's still 2 super rares instead of 3. It's kind of
a bummer.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Although I pulled a super on my sealed bit, so it makes up a little bit to it.
Yeah, and you also got the rare prime.
And the rare prime, yeah, which I think it's pretty cool.
I think so too.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's been it with the unboxing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.